got Cuban sandwiches tonight. Well, maybe one Cuban sandwich, but we're gonna make a killer's Cuban sandwich. We do read your comments, Kim Hunter, we've seen it, and then we made a TikTok video for you, but now you asked to see how we did it. Here you go. So let's go ahead and get started. I do the Cuban sandwich a little bit different. Sometimes I do smoked pork tenderloin, but now I love this summer ribs. The boneless summer ribs, just straight fire. So with that said, here's my ingredients that we're gonna need. For the marinade, I'm gonna need a cup of Naranja Agria, which you guys have seen us use on the channel before, a half a cup of neutral oil, I'm using avocado oil, a half a tablespoon of oregano, half a tablespoon of garlic powder, half a tablespoon of cumin powder, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of black pepper. We'll go ahead and combine all that and then add in one juice of one lime. So here we go. So let's mix this up. I got my baggie ready, and in this baggie I'm gonna go ahead and combine all my ingredients. So now the agria goes in, the oil goes in, the oregano goes in, garlic powder, cumin, salt, black pepper, and I'm going to get my lime cut up. I've got one lime here, just need one juice of lime, and I like to squeeze this out. I could have done that here so you can see. I like to squeeze so it releases more juice for me. And then I've got a juicer here. Helps if I get it inside the bag. A juicer here. And that ensures I get all the juice out of there. So that's one half. And another half. Get this out of the way. Get my bag. And I like to mix everything up. It's give me a head start before I put in the pork. And then I'll go ahead and add in my summer ribs, my boneless summer ribs. And I'll let that marinate for at least an hour. 30 minutes is fine, but at least an hour, up to 6-7 hours. The longer the better, so I'll let that go. Don't start this project without having your Cuban bread ready to go, because you can't have a Cuban sandwich without a loaf of Cuban bread. So I was so enthralled in getting my Cuban bread that I forgot, behind my list of ingredients, my culantro and achiote. So I'm going to put in 2 packs of culantro and achiote. I'll show you one. Get that in there and give that a nice little mix. I like to leave the air in there first, mix it up, and then take the air out. So that's one package in there, and I'll go ahead and add the second package. And then just let marinate. So our pork's been marinating here for, like I mentioned earlier, a minimum of an hour, but you can go as long as you want. I'm gonna go ahead and get it out. So I will take this out of the marinade with all that wonderful seasoning on there and just put it on the plate. You can already smell it on Agria right off the bat, which is what I like. And then I will take this liquid and I will use for basting as I grill when it's on the grill. I'm gonna do these out on the acorn kamado griller. And I'll have that and I'll brush baste it as I'm cooking it on the griddle. So let's go get that turned on. I'll let these sit here so they get close to room temperature so I can get a nice even cook on it. Our acorn kamado griller is ready to go. I got my country ribs outside. I'm gonna get them on the grill. Just a tad warm. It's going about 600 degrees. These will go really fast. So 1, 2, and I'll get the next one on here. I'll let these go for about 2 minutes aside. So I'm going ahead and flipping. And the beauty of these summer salads, the country ribs, they got 4 sides. Then when I flip, I will baste. And I'll repeat this 4 times. So second side, now go to the third side. And if you can see, I'm picking different spots in the grill because I want the grates to be hot. And then once I flip, I will rebaste with that marinade. And then I'll cover this to put out the flames with my char griller. Alright, I've been doing it like I said, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 2 minutes, and they're ready to come off. I actually went 6 times around. You can see the glaze on there and the color. And now I'm going to do what you're supposed to do with any meat that comes off the grill. Let it rest for 10 minutes. And then we'll be ready to slice. We are back inside and it's time to start building our Cuban sandwich. But in order to do that, first we gotta divvy up these country ribs. So I'm gonna take this one, who I think is the chunky one, and show him some love. Look at that. Juicy. It's just cooked to perfection. It's still juicy, no dryness. Before I go any further, I just got to. Naranja, Agria, the limon, the cumin, all those seasonings coming straight through. That's going to be a winner. Let's go ahead and build. So, got my Cuban bread. I've already sliced, and we're ready to build on this one. So, first things first on our building block. Some mustard. Oh, I don't like mustard. Cubans take mustard. You get mustard on yours. So nice even coat of mustard. So mustard is on there. Then take some of your pork. Pork is just delicious.
All of it.
All the pork?
Mm-hmm. Then put the batter.
And get your pork layer down. That looks about right to me. Maybe one more here. You know what? I'm gonna go there. Then, I'll actually use black forest ham. Take out your ham, and we'll do just a couple of layers of ham here. So ham. That pork came out better than I thought. I'm actually excited to taste this Cuban. If I'm allowed to have any in my own house, because sometimes these Cubans don't make it to my level. We pass, and it gets stopped before it gets back to me. That looks good. And because I hate having edges without ham, I'm flipping the script on this one and going this way. Then we go back. Did you get that? Mm-hmm. Then we go back and do Swiss cheese. And now is not time to start being cheap. And I saw that, what was that, J. Marcus Gaming I said, don't be cheap. Yeah, don't be cheap. You're already here. You may as well make it good. Last, but certainly not least, some pickles. So pickle, and pickle. And then we top it all off. I don't know if this is the front or that's the back. We'll figure it out. Here's our Cuban. I've got my plancha ready to go here. Pork is delicious. So I'm going to go ahead and coat. That's heavy. That's a good size. I'm going to go ahead and coat this with some butter. I've already had the butter room temperature, so it's easy to smear. That's a word you can look up. Smear, which is spread. And then I'll get this onto my plancha. Can you see from there? Mm-hmm. First I'll open. I won't make the mistake of coming here with my hands full. I'll open my plancha. I'll get this on here. And then I'll get the top with some butter spread. And we will just go ahead and press this. Of course. And we'll press it there for a few minutes. Until you see the cheese melting, leave it alone. We want the bread to get crusty, golden crusty, and the cheese to melt. Our sandwich is ready. The cheese is melted, and I got a golden crust on top. So off it comes without burning your hands. Onto our cutting board. I'll close this in case I'm going to make another one. And then this is a Cuban sandwich. Do not, under any circumstances, cut it like this. Cuban sandwich goes like this. And then you take your one half, put it on your plate, the other half, and you put it on the other plate. So, we got our masterpiece ready to go. We paused for thumbnail, but I'm gonna see what we got here. You can see the bread is still toasty. That pork is delicious. Even if you make that pork just by itself with a side of plantains or a side of rice and black beans, that's perfect. Guys, if you like the video, comment down below if there's anything you want us to make, and subscribe for more. That said, I'm buen tiempo. Hey, it's time to eat! See how fast I eat?